After 2 years of relentless war on Gaza, Israel and Hamas have agreed to the first phase of a ceasefire deal based on US President Donald Trump's 20-point plan to end the conflict. Trump announced the breakthrough himself. It's being described as the first real sign of peace since Israel's war began, and the world leaders are reacting with cautious hope. Under this first phase, both sides are making major concessions. Hamas will release 20 Israeli captives still believed to be alive, along with the bodies of 28 others. Israel will release more than 1,000 Palestinian prisoners, including hundreds from Gaza who were arrested after the October 2023 war began. Trump said the hostages could be freed as early as Monday, calling it a great day for peace.
It's a great honor to be involved in it. We had some tremendous help, as you know, with everybody from Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner and Marco, and we had everybody. JD, the whole group was just amazing, and the military was, as you know, very instrumental in getting this done. We have a great military with great leadership. The whole world came together, to be honest. So many countries that you wouldn't have even thought of it, they came together. The world has come together around this deal. And that's something I would say that without that wouldn't happen. So many countries that you wouldn't have thought of have wired their best wishes and their commitment to do whatever is necessary. The countries surrounding have all signed. I mean, they're all signed up, and it's been really an amazing period of time, and so great for Israel, so great for Muslims, for the Arab countries. And so great for this country, for the United States of America, and that we could be involved in, making a deal like this happen, because it was, many years they talked about peace in the Middle East. This is more than Gaza. This is peace in the Middle East, and it's an incredible thing.
The deal follows 3 days of indirect talks between Israel and Hamas in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, with mediation from Qatar, Turkey, Egypt, and the United States. The announcement has triggered an outpouring of statements from around the world. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called it a big day for Israel. He said his government would meet Thursday to approve the deal and bring all our dear hostages home, thanking Trump and Israeli soldiers for their sacrifice and courage. Hamas meanwhile praised mediators from Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey and urged Trump and guarantor states to compel Israel to fully implement the agreement. The group also paid tribute to Palestinians who had endured immense suffering and sacrifice. From the United Nations, Secretary General Antonio Guterres called it a desperately needed breakthrough and said all sides must fully implement the deal and move toward a permanent ceasefire. He emphasized the need for unhindered humanitarian aid, reconstruction, and ultimately a two-state solution that guarantees Palestinian self-determination. Qatar, which has led mediation efforts for months, confirmed that an agreement was reached on all the provisions and implementation mechanisms of the first phase, saying details would follow soon. Across the world, leaders welcomed the ceasefire announcement, calling it a vital first step. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the agreement must now be implemented in full without delay. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi called it a step towards lasting peace, praising both Trump and Netanyahu's leadership.
Germany's Merz sees chance for deal with Hamas this week to release Israeli hostages.
Die Entwicklung in Israel macht uns Mut. Hier gibt es offensichtlich eine große Chance in den nächsten Stunden schon zu einer Übereinkunft mit der Hamas zu kommen. Es gibt die Chance, dass noch in dieser Woche die Geiseln.
Australia's Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said after years of suffering, the deal was a much-needed step towards peace. Japan welcomed the breakthrough as an important step forward towards a two-state solution, pledging continued humanitarian and diplomatic support. In the Muslim world, reactions were heartfelt and hopeful. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif called the deal a historic opportunity to end the genocide in Gaza. He thanked Trump, Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey and paid tribute to the Palestinian people who have suffered in an unprecedented manner. Mr. Sharif also warned against provocation at Masjid al-Aqsa, saying the world must hold illegal settlers to account. Malaysia's Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim called it a semblance of hope after unbearable suffering, urging all sides to pursue peace with sincerity and urgency. People from around the world have also reacted to the ceasefire. While the deal marks a turning point, key questions remain, especially about what comes next. Israel and Hamas still disagree on how later phases of Trump's 20-point plan should unfold. The ceasefire hasn't yet taken effect, and on the ground conditions still remain dire. Still, after 2 years of war and tens of thousands of lives lost, this agreement offers something that has been missing for far too long: pause and a possibility. For Gaza civilians, the hope is simple: that the ceasefire holds, that aid reaches those in need, and that the war finally ends.